Happy Thursday, mid-Missouri. Today is a warm day. We will have increasing cloud cover, but that is not going to derail our warm-up. We will have winds sustained in that 10 to 20 mile per hour range, maybe gusting as high as 20 to 25 at times, and that is going to be enough to get our temperatures into the 60s. We expect low to mid 60s today. If the clouds, for whatever reason, want to hold off, we could maybe even add a few degrees to that. However, with this confidence in warmth today, we're actually seeing reduced confidence in warmth on Friday. We're going to pull back temperatures on Friday just a hair as a cold front works on in from the north and east and will really create quite the varied temperature across the board. This is not a good representation for the entire area. We're going to have to look at a map for that. Stick around. But otherwise, Saturday, still staying mild, even with again, that cold front moving in on Friday and another round of rain Saturday night will stay mild in the 50s, above average, really all the way through the weekend and into next week. So here's our ABC 17 Storm Track Future Track. You see temperatures starting here warm in the upper 30s near 40. That's about where we should stop warming in the afternoon this time of the year. These are average highs for this time of the year. Again, it's only February 1st today. Welcome to February. Increasing clouds, but still warm. That's the name of the game today. These winds out of the south pushing our temperatures into the low to mid 60s. For some of us, maybe upper 60s by noon. If we fast forward this into the 3 o'clock hour, we're adding a few degrees yet. You see Future Track really wanting to tack on those numbers and really take temperatures through the roof. So that's a possibility today. We could be quite warm, but again, we are still tracking that chance for a few sprinkles later on this evening. I don't expect this to really have much impact. I would still plan for some outdoor time. It's going to be enjoyable. These are going to be very, very light. There's a lot of dry air eating at them, so we might not see it make it to the ground. That's a question, really valid question for this evening. So don't expect any meaningful rain. I would still plan for some outdoor time. Expect to see maybe a few drops or here or there, but still 58 at 6 o'clock. That's grilling weather, especially here in February. So again, a cold front slides in on Friday morning. This is what we call a backdoor front, slides in from the northeast. It's not your traditional big front sweeping through the region from the west that you typically see, but this is going to be enough to bring in some low clouds Friday morning, and that, plus a little bit of a northerly breeze, is going to create quite the large temperature spread. This is at noon. 44 in Macon, a forecast temperature there, a forecast in the low 60s near Warsaw. That's a 20-degree spread just across mid-Missouri, and then that continues to be emphasized by maybe a little bit of clearing in the south, so more sunshine, maybe pushing temperatures to almost upper 60s, close to 70. We still could be dealing with 40s in the north. Again, this could be a bit extreme. We've kind of leveled off temperatures for Columbia at a high in the 50s, but again, expect a variable situation on Friday when it comes to temperatures. Best to check the forecast as you head out the door early tomorrow morning. Our best rain chance this weekend comes from a system that's going to pivot mostly south of mid-Missouri, and that's going to keep rain chances in our southwestern counties primarily. However, we will have a chance late Saturday night for this rain to work its way towards Columbia and Jefferson City. Best chances are going to be overnight into Sunday morning, maybe reaching as far north as Moberly and Macon, but if you see rain there, it's going to be very, very light. Again, the best rain coverage is going to be closer to the low as it passes south of us, and that's going to take our rain totals mostly to our southwesternmost counties. This is where you could get up to maybe a quarter of an inch. Folks, again, from Brunswick over to Moberly and Paris, maybe on the very northern edge of this, see close to a 1/10 of an inch, and we're going to include Columbia and Jefferson City in that 1/10 to maybe 2/10 of an inch range. It does not look like a lot of rain. That's over the next 7 days, but really our only chance for rain is coming over the next 7 days this weekend. And with that, temperatures cool to near 50, but that's still well above average. Our average high for this time of the year in the low 40s. And we're looking above at least low 40s, not only the next 10 days, but the next 2 weeks, likely that we spend most of that next 2 weeks above the low 40s. So above average weather continues into the middle part of February. And, well, of course, that includes a couple of 50s and 160-degree day in the forecast. That's today here in your ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast.